All right, this one is, am I the asshole for lashing out at my ex and saying he's not my baby's father? Ooh, this was messy. I'm gonna say yes because it gives me that reaction. So we'll see if I'm wrong. I, female 34, had been with my husband for over 12 years. We had our child when I was 31 and my husband 33. Sadly, recently, 1.5 years ago, when my baby was around 2 years, my husband, the love of my life, died in a tragic accident. Oh, God. Careless driver hit his car on a foggy, slippery road, and he died instantly in a crash. Oh, my God, that's so sad. His death left me in shambles. Only thing that kept me at least sane was our daughter. I couldn't believe that I lost him. He was my rock, my light, and I loved him dearly. In a way, I still cannot believe he's gone. Aw, this is still fresh. A year and a half ago? I was so wrong, y'all. Damn. That's where my ex comes in. I was so wrong! Dude, dude, dude. Not the time. Not the time. Are you kidding me? That's where my ex comes in. About a year after my husband's accident, he reached out to me to talk, to vent maybe. We separated a long time ago, a couple of years before I met my husband. We didn't exactly stay friends, but we were on good terms and spoke occasionally. Hi, how are you kind of talk. So he reached out and offered to help as a friend. It was unexpected, but I accepted because I really needed a friend, and frankly, I don't have a lot of close friends besides him. He occasionally came over to our place, brought some gifts to my daughter, and we talked over tea or a beer. It wasn't intimate. He had several casual relationships over the years, and I clearly told him that I'm not ready for any relationships after my husband. Still not ready, I guess. Valid. That's so valid. So he came over once or twice a month. He was very sweet with my daughter, so I didn't see anything wrong with them bonding. But then my baby started calling my ex Papa. Oh. Oh. It annoyed me very much, but I didn't say anything because she's a toddler. How is she supposed to know any better? I tried gently explaining to her that my ex isn't Papa, and I doubt she understood. So I just started sending her through my or my husband's mom when my ex came over. In truth, I know our baby won't remember her father. Photos is all she'll have of him, and I don't want another man to take his place in her eyes. So everything was normal again. I noticed that my ex was visibly upset when I told him that my daughter isn't home, but I didn't think much of it. Oh god. And last time is where I snapped. That's where I might be the asshole, because I ended up screaming at my ex and probably should have handled it better. You're grieving. So when he was at our house and we played some video games, had a couple of beers, my mother brought my daughter home early. She was very grumpy and wanted to go home. He stood up and told my daughter, "Here's my baby. I missed you," and reached to hug her. Ah! No, that would no. I feel like that's a line that that is a boundary you cross, brother. That's where I snapped at him. I told him angrily that he is, in fact, not her father, and that she is my husband's baby, and she will never be his baby no matter how much he wants it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, but like, that's, damn. And if he wants to have a child, he still has plenty of chances with his girlfriend. He told me I was a real asshole for saying such cruel things and left. My mother told me that I was kind of an asshole too, and I acted like a child. So am I? Like, you're grieving. Like, I totally get it, and that just... I don't know. That was like it's giving push the boundaries to the point where she did just eventually snap. I was expecting some baby daddy drama, not late husband. No, literally. I don't know. I feel really bad for the poster cuz like I don't know, maybe it was bothering them and they just weren't able, they didn't say anything, which I think is where OP it does end up falling into an asshole to like, so they're not like being put to that point. But I mean, I guess to be fair, I guess, I mean, I don't know. I feel like once you start noticing that, she did try to stop it herself without like really saying anything, but I feel like you still have to say something after a certain point. You know what I mean? I mean, OP should have said something when it started to annoy her, but like, yeah, he's trying to force a relationship there. Like, there was plenty of chances that she could have said it, especially considering the fact that they were still hanging out, like, as often as they were. And, like, you know, there is just that chance you might need to bring it up. But, I mean, I guess I can see from her perspective, or OP's perspective, that they were, like, they thought that they took care of the problem. But then it just, like, automatically, you know? Here's the next one. Am I the asshole for not inviting my friend's boyfriend on a group holiday because he makes it obvious he hates me? That's weird behavior, no? I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's asshole. Is she mean to him? What if she's hateable? Okay, alright, Jack. You're going on a holiday with them, you know? I might be wrong. Their name is Strict Owl 6601. My friends and I are planning a trip to my dad's holiday home in August. Okay, hold on. This is... Okay. My friends and I are planning a trip to my dad's holiday home in August. It'll be 7 of us total. It would be 8, but I've decided not to invite my friend Kara's boyfriend Alex because every time I see him, he makes it blatantly obvious he doesn't like me. Oh, he likes her. Since I met him about a year ago, he has been awkward and standoffish with me in a way he isn't towards our other friends. I have really tried to make conversation with him, but everything I do seems to offend or annoy him. I watched K-dramas with the same plot, I swear to God. He avoids me like the plague in group settings, rolls his eyes at everything I say, and only gives one-worded answers to anything I ask him. I've given up anything to be his friend, but he can't even be polite, and it's annoying. I get that not everyone is going to like you in life, but I don't think there's any need to be rude. I have asked Kara what I did to upset him, but she denies there's a problem. She just says he's an awkward person and probably doesn't feel comfortable around me. Anyway, I just can't be bothered to spend 10 days hosting someone who can't even manage to say hello to me. So I told Kara that the invite didn't extend to Alex. She's pissed. She said he'd be really hurt by that and that it's disrespectful to her relationship. He was being kind of disrespectful first, though. I mean, you know, boomerang? Give what you receive. I said Alex is disrespectful to me and I don't have to put up with that in my family's house. She put it to the group and 2 people sided with her, but I said we can all pick a neutral location to stay if they want Alex to come so badly. And that shit everyone up because the cost of staying in that area in the summer is astronomical. Kara is calling me a tyrant, and I guess I kind of am, but I think I'm justified. No, Alex is not outright cruel to me, but he's hostile, so why do I have to put up with him? I know Kara is complaining to our other friends about this issue and how she doesn't want to go now that Alex is excluded. I don't want this kind of drama, but after I've been the only one acknowledging the problem, I think I have to stand my ground here. Should I just let him come? Could have used this as a chance to bond with him. This is it has come to the point of an argument, so but again, the friend was denying it, but there's no rhyme or reason. I feel like there is some context being left out. It's just kind of weird. I just feel like they are going to vacation at this person's house too. They are the host. I don't know, because that's where I kind of want to side with OP, because it is a vacation, you don't want it to be uncomfortable. But I mean, it's going to be uncomfortable regardless now. But it is an exclusion thing, I can see it just being like an exclusion thing, but if he's being rude, but is he actually being rude, or is she seeing it as rude? That could be the case too.
They both suck.
They both suck. Okay, this one is, am I the asshole for pretending to be in a hospital to avoid my ex on Father's Day? No. I, 25 female, am currently 5 months pregnant by my ex-husband. Gotta love American Midwest early marriages. It's not like we hate each other, but our relationship did not end on good terms, and I quite literally had to leave our home in the middle of the night because every time I tried to leave him, he would beg me to stay and I would give in. I just knew I couldn't raise a baby with him, so I had to do a runner. She's a track star. We got married at 19 and 23 and are currently 25 and 29. Anyway, my dad and I do not speak, so my tradition on Father's Day was to hang out with my ex, even before we were together, and we've always known each other growing up. Even though we're splitting, he's been insistent on taking me out this Father's Day since he's going to be a father this year, and he considers it his first Father's Day. The issue here is, he still had feelings for me, and he wants me to take him back, and every time I try to see him, for doctor's appointments or lawyer meetings, he begs me to take him back, and it's just not nice. I told him a few times, like 10 plus, that I was not going to see him this Father's Day because my family have started a tradition of doing a big family cookout for Father's Day. Oh girl, don't say that. He asked to come to the cookout, which is a no-no because my older brother is crazy. He said that he would pop by with a gift and I turned that down. Eventually I got the message he wasn't taking no for an answer, no matter how many times and ways I said no. I lied and told him that the cookout was actually going to be held 3 hours away at my uncle's ranch, and he said, bet, I'll drive over in the evening to see you. Oh my god. Damn. This was the night before Father's Day, so my hands were tied. This was where I may be the asshole. This feels like a sitcom. Like, for this poor person, like, legitimately. I waited till morning and then said that I had vomited so much the night before that my mom took me to the hospital and I was being treated for dehydration. I said it was a minor issue, but I was going to be kept all day and I couldn't make it. Hold on. My brother was in on it and volunteered to be the person who kept him updated all day on my condition. What a real one. Turns out he wasn't happy with that, so he drove down to the town where I said I was going to be and went to the local hospital and asked to see me. Oh my god. Obviously, he found out I lied and he's extremely pissed at me. Oh my god. Girl, you're gonna need to get a restraining order. My ex-in-laws that I still get along with are so mad at me and want me to apologize for wasting his time. I don't believe I did anything wrong because he would not take no for an answer, but they said that I should have known how much he cares about me and not lied about being in hospital no matter how minor the fake illness was. Am I the asshole? Girl, you need to run. You need to go. You need to move countries. No, I'm gonna say no. Dude, you need to run. Girly Pop, you need to give him a restraining order. Because, like, oh my god. Just those relationships where they just beg you to stay because they're afraid of being alone. Stop. Oh my god. This is our last one for today. And it is, am I the asshole for telling my brother and his girlfriend that I don't give a fuck about their social batteries? I'm biased on this. So I'm gonna say yes. But probably not. Unless they're, like, using it as an excuse for everything. I get, like, angry. I get, like, irritable if I don't, like, recharge my social battery, dude. I don't like when I'm irritable. I'm a asshole. This past weekend, my family hosted a family reunion at my mom's house. My dad and his siblings have been planning this for over 2 years. Sadly, my dad passed away last fall, but because this event was something he had been really looking forward to, we continued it on in his memory off. Oh no. There were about 50 attendants, but most people were staying at hotels or Airbnbs nearby. My immediate family stayed at my mom's house. My wife, 40 female, and 4-year-old son were with me, 39 male. My middle brother, 36 male, and his wife, 33 female, and their twin 18-month-old, oh god, twin? And they're a year old, a little over a year old. My middle brother, 36 male, and his wife, 33 female, and their twin, 18-month-olds, and my youngest brother, 31 male, and his girlfriend, 29 female. My wife and I have been visiting my mom pretty much every other weekend for the past 2 to 3 months to help get things ready for this event. There was so much work that my dad had planned on doing that someone else obviously had to take care of, and I didn't want it all on my mom. Aww. The big reunion was on Saturday with a smaller group coming over on Sunday. My wife and I got there Friday afternoon. I mowed the lawn, organized chairs and tables, set up a pop-up camper for a relative's family to stay in, cleaned, etc. Thankfully, we decided to cater the event so we didn't have to worry about cooking for everyone on Saturday. But it was still a lot of work. It sounds like it. Both of my brothers showed up Saturday morning and they did help with the final touches to get everything ready. The event went smoothly, but I spent most of the time running around, answering questions, or helping people with things. I don't think I talked to any one person for more than 5 minutes. My middle brother and his wife were busy with their 2 kids, but helped when they could. My youngest brother and his girlfriend were kind of ghosts. They would hang out for a bit, maybe play a card game with a small group of people, grab a bite to eat, then go to their room. I didn't see either of them do anything to help. No cleanup, no dishes, no helping guests with anything. By the end of the day Saturday, I was exhausted. On Sunday, things were easier, but still hectic since we had to prepare food for that day. We had a late lunch with the rest of the group, and afterwards my youngest brother and his girlfriend retreated to their room again. I followed them up there and told them they need to come back and help clean up the food and do the dishes. My brother said they would in a bit, but they are both overwhelmed by everything and their social batteries are drained. I told them I don't give a about their social batteries, they need to come and help. I told them they don't need to talk to anyone to do dishes, just put some earbuds in and start scrubbing. My brother got upset and told me I don't care about his mental health and that he was already pushed beyond his limit. I told him I reached my limit long ago too, but I'm not leaving everything for mom to clean up and I'm done doing everything myself. They did come help, but went right back in their room after. They left early and told my mom it was because of me. Hot take, social batteries are required talking for it to be drained. I agree with that. I get really overwhelmed really easily when things are too crowded, like, really bad. Like, super bad. Like, I understand, like, if they made the promise that they're going to help, you know? Like, as long as they're willing to help, I feel like that is the thing. Like, they're not purposely trying to, like, leave, but also, I mean, it sounds like OP was overwhelmed also, so their social battery was beyond their limit. Yeah, very much so. Like, I understand where OP is coming from. I also understand where OP's brother is coming from. Yeah, I'm gonna say everyone sucks, dude.